So today I'm going to explain about the Kerberos enable on the Cloud distribution. In the Kerberos, we have two types, MIT Kerberos and Active Directory. And we're going to proceed steps to enable Kerberos with MIT Kerberos on the Cloud distribution. So these are the steps that we need to follow. All the steps 1 to 8, where we need to enable the Kerberos from the backend on the Linux level. Followed by we're going to provide on the graphical user interface through Cloud Run Manager to set up. And at the end of the section, we will create user principal and also user key tab and how can we authenticate with that. So before we begin, first we need to install the Kerberos RPMs, Kerberos server, library, and workstation. So this is my Linux box. So here I have installed library, workstation, and server. Now we'll going to update the Kerberos configuration files. So here what we're going to do this default realm is by default. So we define our realm as hadoop.com for the default realm. Here we see that insert, remove this default realm. We want to replace with our realm name hadoop.com, and what next realm hadoop.com we have to define and update the KDC equal to our host name. In the realm you can see here we're going to uncomment this, define our realm name hadoop.com, and where we have installed our KDC, the host name has to be defined. Let's duplicate. I will define my host name here. Or you can define as a IP as well. Either is what you can define. So the next step, also provide on the admin server where to define our admin server host name. Below you can see here. I'll comment this. Similarly, for the domain realm also we're going to try to do the same thing. We will replace with our realm name. So this is the configuration file we have defined here on KB file config.
Bro, in KDC you are copied 2 times.
So here this is the configuration we have defined here. Now we're going to update the configuration file. Here what we're doing this, under the realm, we have to define the Hadoop.com. Now we're going to create the database, Kerberos database, where we can store all these principles. Enter the KDC parametric password. So here we have to define the password for this database. Here database created. Now we're going to start the our KDBC. KDC has started. Now these two command is used to enable auto start when you reboot your Linux box. Now you're going to create a principal where as a super user admin for the Kerberos database. Here I'm creating a add principal in the Kerberos database as admin/admin. So admin/admin is a super user for my Kerberos database. So this user can create user principal and key tabs. Enter the password for this. Created admin/admin and our realm name. What we define in the configuration file. This is my realm name. And super user is created. Now in this configuration file, we need to update our realm name. Replace example with our realm name. And now restart your admin server. So here our database will be everything. Now you can authenticate kinit for use for authenticate with the user principal. Kinit admin/admin. It will ask you to password, enter the password for the admin. Now I have authenticated. So if I do klist, see, I can see my principal name is admin/admin at realm name. So this is my user principal. Validating start from this date, expiry on this date. So my key will expire on this date. Now, if you want to connect to the database and see all the list of principal, you can do. So now we're connected to the KDB. So what we can do a list prints to list all the prints currently. So these are the principles which is created by default, and these what we have created, admin/admin. Till here we have configured at the OS level everything. Control D to come out from this. Now next step is to download the JCE file and copy to the Java location under this directory. So you can download the JCE file from here. So you can go to the Google, download JCE. Relevant to a Java version is it Java 7 or 8. If I go for 7, I have 7 used. 7. Just right click, open here. Here you can see download. To download this, you have to accept this one condition and download. it will ask you to create an account in the Oracle website. Just you need to create an account in Oracle, just like a Gmail. Sign in. If you don't have anything, you can sign up here. Create an account with your Gmail account, and you can download the JCE file. You just need to enter all these things. So for now, I already uploaded my JCE file here. So what I will unzip JCE file. I'll go to the directory. Inside the directory, here you can see two files. I need to copy these two jar files into Java location. Under this user Java, your Java version, GRA lib security. User Java. My Java version is Java 7 Cloudera. GRA lib security. PWT. Here I need to paste this one. So I will do a copy from CP / star dot jar to correct location. Sorry. Replace. Overwrite. Yes. Yes. Get develop. Here you can see two files. So I need to copy these two files to this location. So I've done now. So we have configured and enabled everything from the backend service. Now we go to log into the Cloudera manager and enable our Kerberos files. So this is my cluster. I go to administration, settings, Kerberos. We have two options, MIT Kerberos or Active Directory. Two options are. So I go with MIT Kerberos. Here I'm going to define my KDC host name, and this is my default name is hadoop.com. So my KDC host name. I will define here my KDC host name. So my identities can be ignored. And my encryption type. Here I need to define my encryption. So this is my Kerberos. So I put this administration, security, enable Kerberos. Here pop to this. So after this check mark, as you already done all the enable services. Click continue. So we're going to use MIT Kerberos. So where is the KDC host name? So we have to copy the host name, KDC host. Your default regime name, what we define here. Enter the encryption type. So this is my encryption type that I use for this. I need to access this encryption that is used for the Kerberos key. So maximum renewal lifetime is 5 days. I will put keeping as 5. You can change it. how long the key can be exist. Continue. Manage Kerberos firmware. So I will do a check mark so that Kerberos will manage, my CloudML will manage the configuration file. Click continue. Now here I need to enter my admin/admin is my super username that we have created earlier. Password. Click continue. Now this will connect to my KDC database and create all the service principal under that. Continue. So what is default is continue. Yes, I'm ready. If you're ready to restart the cluster, just click on. Now the cluster will be rebooted. Stop all the services and enable Kerberos and start all the services. Now it's starting our product management services. Now it's starting my cluster. Cluster is started. Continue. Successfully enable Kerberos. Finish. Here I can see the cluster is enabled. Let's go to this. Clear. Disk free. Here you can see default HDFS key tab will be available here. cd slash ls-ltr. Here you can see HDFS or name node. HDFS data node. You can do the cd space HDFS data node. Unless here you can see HDFS key tab. If you want to become as a super user of HDFS, you need to authenticate with HDFS key tab. So to get the key tab principal, klist -kt key tab name. This is HDFS key tab principal. So now I'm doing klist command. So there is no crashes created. Do kinit -kt my key tab name and principal name. HDFS principal. Now if I do klist, now I am become as a HDFS principal super user. So I can do any operation on the HDFS. If I want to kill my destroy, KDESTOR, K destroy. I have destroy. Now I do the klist command. No cache found. Nothing is there to destroy. So now, so I connected to the KDC. If I want to create a key tab, user key tab, before that I need to create one user principal. So for that you can see the steps I have given the provider there, add principal. So example, if I want to create like say the Ravi. So I just need to add prince Ravi. Now enter the password for Ravi. Principal. And now if I want to list all the available principals here, so this is a command to list prince. Here you can see here I can see by Ravi how to redeem name. So my user principal is created. Now I want to create key tab for my user principal. I don't want to give the part. So what we can do is this is a command. So I'm giving Ravi my file name as a ravi.key tab and my principal name Ravi at the relay name. So this is my user principal name and this is the file I want to create and this is the complete command.